And we are back at it. Oh, there's something in the back. Let's see what this is about. Oh, fruit. Okay, free fruit. See what this campus looks like. Oh yeah, so they want us to go there, but look at this. Let's see if we can see everybody else's rooms. Oh yeah, we could just bust right through here. All right, so all of these dorms are basically the same. There's nobody in them, so we're late. We're the only one that's late. That's how we're always gonna show up late. No reason to be on time. And who do we have up here? Oh, we got some girls. We got a holla.
Potato.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what button do I press to holla. No buttons are working. She sidestep. Okay, they got good aware. They're not scared though. Look, they're just like whatever. So they're not letting us talk to them yet. See that? I was ready to lay the Mac down, but there's no button to lay the Mac down yet. They got the paintings moving and everything. All right, and there's an upstairs too to explore. So I might have to do some smooth editing as well. Let me just go up here real fast. Oh wow, so we going all the way over there. All right, the common room is right there. I came from, so I guess every house just kind of connects through here. We see you moving. We see you.
I won't be going up there.
Oh, look at that. They said no exploration allowed. Look at this cheese.
Can't go up there.
Can't go. Why can't you jump? Come on, cuh. You can't jump. You can't hop on that rail right there so you can see what's back there? Oh, man, this game is funny. All right, let's just go to the common room. Let's do it.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Oh, yeah. Introduce yourself.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
So see, they're talking about me. They said
in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night.
Yeah, they talking about me.
Imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room.
Starting school this late. You got a problem with that, sir? I know y'all ain't got a. Yeah, y'all real quiet now, huh? I pulled up and they ain't saying nothing. All right, let's go talk to this guy over here. Who's this?
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
That's exactly what I want to hear. Let me hear more about that, sir.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Sebastian is going to be our guy, as you can see, because he's letting us know about that dark magic already. And we just started. So we're going to have to be good friends with him. I like it. I want every spell on the tip of my wand, so I can let it fly at will, no matter who's there. Let's talk to her. Let's see what she has to say.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Oh, really? She said, ha ha, her skills on her broom are legendary. Uh-oh. I wish you had been there. We had it handled. But why not? Why? Because you see, she's very confident and she really cares about these skills. Why not tease?
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Very well then. Do you fly a lot? You seem like you know a lot about wizard chess. Ha ha. Let's ask her about... We don't really care about the chess. Or actually, I don't know. Maybe because she was really impressed. Let's do that.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you fly a lot?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
So she's riding the broom to clear the mind, you say? Ha ha! Oh, man.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
This game is too funny.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
They love the way that I just pulled up to this place. I do like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
So he's a troll. I like it. We're gonna be trolling in this house.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Exactly. There's a lot of dark stuff going on in this house.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
All right, well. Hey. Let's go see what this is about. So far, so good. We're making some friends. This is gonna go very well. They don't mind that I'm trying to make my mark.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Yeah, just tuck that under.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Oh, hold on. You know we got to see what this is
I certainly
about.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
But they wouldn't let us use that chest just yet. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting carried away. I'm ready to run things.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Oh, look at this. A shape-shifting water demon. Okay, so field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience. Oh, wow. So we have to do that. And we have to press start to see this. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and your power. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Very interesting. You know we got to get to that level 99. You know we got to do it. Hey. So that's how we get back to... Okay, I like that. I like that little disappearing act. How the snake just opens up the door.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, look at that. It's divided into two main areas. Left side is where the students and professors live. The right side of the map is where you'll find your academic points of interest, including the tower, the library, and the greenhouses.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
So not only can I defend against it, but I'm going to be able to throw it back too. Let's get it.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
They keep trying to find out what really happened. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir. You know me. You know we're sly, Slytherin. You know that stands for sly with it.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Completing the main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. But let's do the defense, because we need to learn as much as we can about that dark magic as fast as we can. So here we go.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Attend our first class. Welcome to Hogwarts. And look at that. Take a look at this castle along the way. We could fast travel. There go another set. These ladies are always just chilling, but we can't talk to them. That's tough. So the cat likes us. Here goes another flue flame. And actually, as we're about to go wherever we're about to go, side quests, available side quests can be found inside regions. Oh damn, look at the city as we back out. Wow. Look at all these villages in the world map. Interesting. Very interesting. So we definitely want to explore because we want things to unlock. Let me see what this is
the
about.
reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Level 2 lock. Uh-oh. They don't want us to enjoy. Oh, look at this.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Come on! Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso, here we go. Levioso, I like how that sounds. Let it fly. And I got it. I learned it. That's mine.
Levioso.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so we could, oh, damn, we have a whole bunch of, damn. So we've already got these two, but we could have all of these as well. Sheesh.
Levioso. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. I'm gonna just start letting it fly.
Protego. You're good. Now perspective. Levioso.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm letting it fly. Let's get it. Oh, ho, ho. He couldn't even strike me. Got him leaning. He's doing backflips. Come on now, he's off the table.
Next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I crossed him over. He fell off the table with it. Ooh.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, you know we gotta talk to her. What's up?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Why would you hate to face her? Oh, who's this brother right here?
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Ah, come on, cuz. You gotta be like me, man. You gotta have confidence. Your body language is bad. Look how I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, what you doing? I actually like school though. This is not like normal school. This is fun. All right, let me go talk to the teacher again before we get up. Oh, wait, let me talk to...
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
So what happens if I know all the spells? Then what?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. It was. Never used my wand in combat. Should I let him know what time it is? Because I don't want them to know how skillful I am. I've had my fair. You know what? I think... because we're not going to spill the beans if I let them know that I'm nice with it.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh, really? See, maybe I did say the right thing because now he asked me this. Sounds suspicious? Sounds intriguing. That sounds intriguing to me.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Oh, yeah. See, we're getting all the goods. We're learning everything. Now, how are we going to get across, though?
Reparo!
Oh, Reparo! That is funny, because they did have spells like that. They just slap an O on top of it, you know, and it does something. Reparo!